Where did I start? How did my Agile journey start? I think one of the things that we often hear is a story of how everybody started their Agile journey. So for me, it started while I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, working for a company back in 2002. The book came out about Agile, and I was struggling with it at that time. I was a director of software engineering, had a lot of struggles with delivery, struggles with getting things right. There has to be a better way. Constant driving my team members, working weekends, not meeting deadlines. It just doesn't work. So I tried a lot of things. I picked up the book, I read it, nobody was helping me, try it out. Of course I failed, it didn't work. And partly I think I didn't have the support. I have not figured out how to get support from the community, from others that were in those journey. And that was early on in my career. Fast forward to about 7 years ago, when I joined this company here in Raleigh. When I came in, it was about the people. It was about the process. How can I help the company deliver or do better at what they do? The person that I report to has always told me, the first thing you look at is not always a people problem. The way to look at it is, first thing you look at is, do we have an issue with the process? And that was the process that came in. So I came in as a process person, trying to improve on the process of a distributed team. And I have read about Agile, and I know Agile could work for us. But at that point in time, the company wasn't open to Agile yet. What's even interesting is that I had to put a presentation together to deliver to the folks, to my technology staff, to let them know that we are looking into it. I don't know if Agile will work, but provide the myth of Agile, what works and what is Agile, what is not, to provide that research, my knowledge, to share with the organization. And part of that was I was asked to help stop the Agile movement that was coming into us. And that was interesting because I'm for Agile, and yet I was asked to do that. So 3 years ago, the company had a problem. The problem is that they can no longer sustain with the pace that they have. They gotta be able to go faster. They can't compete. They want to be better at what they do. So then, after a couple of years, we were now opened to the concept and idea of Agile. At that point, I was the director of technology operations. I'm the process person. I work with our teams, offshore teams, our partners. And I was asked to help the company go on this journey. The company did the right thing. The company asked, and the company went out and seek help. We brought in consultant to help us, and we knew we did not have the knowledge of the transformation of getting teams spin up in Agile at the location we have. So they went out and hired the people with the knowledge to help us do that. And I was asked to become a Scrum Master. Imagine this, I was a director and I'm asked to become a Scrum Master. Now at that point, it was a tough decision. All of a sudden I've been asked to become a Scrum Master. My struggle back then was, it felt like. And when I asked around, it's like I was being demoted. Not one rung, 2 rungs. A Scrum Master is like a project manager. That was what the outside world viewed it. I was asked to become a Scrum Master on a Wednesday, and I was asked to give them a decision by Friday. I spent hours thinking about it. I couldn't sleep. I called a couple people. I called one of my mentors and asked him, do you have any advice for me? What should I do? The question that he proposed to me was very simple. Do you want to be a leader? Or all you care is about the money? Now, I think he knows me really well when he asked me that question. So my answer was, no, I want to lead. I don't care what my title is, I want to lead. He said, okay, cool. So what's wrong with going on this journey? Maybe it work out, maybe it don't. But you don't know if you don't try. I said, okay, I see your point. So on Friday, I went in and said, hey, I'm going to take this position. I'm going to become a Scrum Master. The VP at that point looked me in the eye and says, cool, awesome. I have already signed you up for class on Monday morning. For a certification class on Monday morning. And I struggled. I was like, whoa. You signed up, you didn't tell me? You asked me and you assumed that I was gonna go already. So she had known that I was gonna do it. Or she had an instinct. And her instinct was right. Her instinct that I was gonna be able to do this job and do it well and be natural at it, and she was right. She put me in an uncomfortable position to do the job, and she had the confidence in me to do the job. And looking back, I think that was a good decision on her part. It took some pushing on her part, but I love what I do today. That is my Agile journey. Got my certification, went into it, had a lot of support from the surrounding people that I had to win and become a Scrum Master. There were a lot of learning moments, there were a lot of failures. I learned a lot in the last 3 years. I learned a lot about myself. I learned about things that I struggle with, things that my passion. The freedom to pursue what I love, which is helping people, encouraging people, motivating people, getting people on the next level. That in itself is what drives me, and I love that. You can call it whatever you want, I don't care what it's called. I enjoy that part. I enjoy mentoring people, I enjoy helping, I enjoy leading, I enjoy helping the company do better at what they do. That's what I love. That's what I love doing what I do today. That's what drives me. I know some people will not understand that. But it is a transition. It was uncomfortable. It was a lot of learning. I fell down a lot, but I came right back up and get on it. So that's my journey. What is yours? Look forward to your comments. Look forward to you sharing your side of the story.